After making nearly all of the most popular Monster High dolls, I've decided why not just make them all? Since I get so many requests, I've come up with the brilliant idea of creating all of the Monster High dolls in The Sims 4. Today we have a scary cool group of ghouls with all ghost and creepy kind of character designs, including Scara Screams, who I will be making first. Today I'm going to be creating 7 different Monster High dolls. I'm not going to try to remember any information about their personalities because it's going to be hard to read and look at the camera, so I'm just going to read this, okay? So Scara is known to be helpful but pretty quiet, who doesn't like to stand out. Even if a tad distant, she's still very friendly and polite, especially to those close to her. She's shown to be compassionate and possesses the ability to read minds. I read more on that, and since she is a banshee, a lot of the students are afraid of her, or she thinks they are. So instead of her talking to them, she reads their mind and communicates through mind reading, or mind reading. And that way the students don't feel like she's announcing their death, because that's what banshees do. They announce death. So her style is 60s mod fashion, which is why I of course gave her cute little, I don't know what that is, like a swoop hair. I think for all of these characters it took a lot of time. First of all, it took me like a good week to have this video ready, and the reason it took me so long is because my birthday was on the 19th and I did stuff on my birthday, the day after my birthday, and then the day after my birthday weekend I was recovering. I think I only created 2 Sims. I was thinking I'm not gonna have this video ready, so I pushed it back, and then I pushed it back again. So I decided I'm just gonna do a lot of Sims to make up for the time lost, which is like 10-11 days now. It's been a long time. So yeah, so at first I feel like I was giving Scara a little bit of a 60s housewife style, and of course I'm gonna have the picture that I use for inspiration on the side so you guys can see where the vision was coming from. But I had to switch it up and make it look like she's more 80s in the outfit, which is okay with me. I think Scara was the easiest, and she was the only one that got Max's Match hair because I couldn't find anything, or I didn't have anything that I could use for Scara's hair other than Max's Match. So I hope you guys like her. And next we're going to be making River Styx. So River Styx was one of the requested characters. I added on a few to make this a more complete Create a Sim video, and I feel like I should do that more often than not when it comes to grouping my Monster High dolls. If you guys don't care about grouping them, that's fine, but for the next few they will be grouped into similar character designs. Like all the werecats and werewolves will probably be one Create a Sim video, and so on and so forth. So the masters, of course, the male Sims are coming up very soon. They will be a part of my February content calendar. I'm gonna release that very soon for you guys so y'all can see about, you know, what I'm going to be working with for the month. Okay, moving on to River Styx. I don't know why it sounds like I'm saying reverse, but so River Styx is a Reaper, and although she's still a Reaper in training, she is allowed to take on her dad's duties while he is away, and that is why she carries a staff rather than a scythe. And I was going to give her a scythe, but it was not very Monster High, it was very Scary High. So I decided if I give her a scythe, it'll be where I make Monster High dolls scary, which was an idea I got from another video, an art YouTuber. I will put that on the screen and probably in the description as well, but that's where I got the idea. So unlike a traditional Grim Reaper, River Styx is very upbeat, very cheery, very happy. She's extremely bubbly, loves bright colors, which is the complete opposite of her dad or any other Grim Reaper for that matter. She has a lot of energy and finds it very hard to sit still, though she says she finds it hard to float still. She loves to make people laugh and smile and always tells stories, plans parties and fun events for others, particularly the spirits she and her father transport to the ghost world. So I really wanted to give River Styx a cape or a hood, and the hood was not working at all with any of the hairs. Any of the capes that I had were not working, so I decided to give her a cape, and I think that fit really well for her character. I also went back and changed her hair. I also changed Vandala's hair, who I'll be doing next, and I changed Spectra's hair as well. If you guys enjoyed the Create a Sim, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. So Vandala is the daughter of a pirate ghost. Her name comes from Vandal, and also the balloons is another word for treasure chest or treasure. She considers herself to be a born adventurer and is constantly on the lookout for her next great adventure, either in school or on the high seas. Because of this, she is very loud and dramatic, almost to the point of where she is considered short on sanity, often talking to herself and exaggerating every little everyday action of her life. She owns her own pirate ship called the Salty Spectre, which I think is adorable. She has her own crew, a skeleton crew, but her only problem is that she gets seasick very easily. So I think a lot of these characters' designs are really cute, but also, why does she have to be seasick if she's a pirate? I think that's really silly, but it's just a cute little quirk, I guess, for Vandala. And I actually like that about her. Vandala has a really specific design for her outfit, and it was really hard to recreate. So I just went for a mostly pirate look, and I think she came out super cute. She was one of my favorites that I created out of this group. She definitely was a trust the process kind of sim, and hopefully you didn't skip this part, but I think she came out really well.
Tell me why you gotta leave my life, leave my life, leave my life with the memories on my mind, with the memories on my mind, Tell me why you gotta leave my life, leave my life, leave my life with the memories on my mind.
Next, I'm going to be creating Operetta. This was another character that was requested, I think by 2 or 3 people, so she was highly requested out of any other character because more than one person asked for her. So Operetta is characterized as tough, determined, and a tad bit of a diva with a set of pipes. A rebellious teenager that loathes being told what to do. Operetta is a loner at heart, often secluding herself to be alone in the catacombs of Monster High and practice her music, which she is very serious about. For Operetta, I really wanted to give her her entire look, but one thing I knew I didn't want to do when creating these sims was using custom content that was made specifically for that sim. I wanted to give myself a challenge and also give myself creative freedom to create this sim in my sim style. So I only used one thing that was made for Operetta, and that was her skin thing or tattoo. I'm not sure what it is, but I gave her that, and then instead of using her dice earrings, I gave her card earrings because it kind of gives off the same vibe. I used a different kind of mask, and that's about it. I just gave her an outfit that looks similar to what she wears normally, and I think Operetta came out really cute. That was actually my first time using that mask, and it was actually way cuter than I thought it would be on her, so I think she came out really beautifully.
You give me all that I need, everything that I wanted. I breathe all that I need.
Next, I'm going to be making Ari Huntington. Ari was not requested, but again, she's a ghost, so I thought she would fit well in this Create a Sim video. And you guys will notice that she does not look like a ghost, and that is because I made her human form, or her alias. I forget the alias's name. 1 second. Oh, Tash. So I created her alias, or her like pop star persona, named Tash. And it's really funny because Dracula is actually her #1 fan. She didn't know that she was a ghost. Ari is a bohemian rocker style ghoul who wants to express herself with her music. She's best friends with Frankie Stein, Cleo Denial, and Caddy Noir. Her favorite food is gelatin due to its half translucent, half solid appearance and form, similar to herself. And she actually is a very well-known pop star at that. Again, she was not requested, but I added her anyway. I think she came out cute. I really like her outfit. I'm not too crazy about her face or anything like that, but she gave off a really pop star kind of sparkly vibe, so that's what I went for with Ari. Next, I'm going to be creating Skelita. So Skelita was one of the first few that I knew I wanted to make after I made the first few Sims. And as soon as somebody asked for her, I knew I just had to do it. I had to. Yes, I really love Skelita. She's a skeleton, of course, a sugar skull skeleton. And I think her design is really beautiful. She's super cute. While you guys watch the Crazy Sim, I'm going to just talk about how my birthday went, because why not? I actually didn't get like great information on Skelita or Spectra, unfortunately. So of course they're both very ghostly. Skelita, again, is a skeleton. So, oh, but I did know that she wants to be a fashion designer like her abuela. So I think that's really cute. I'm just going to talk a little bit about how my birthday went. So on the first day, I went to an arcade, and I also went to a nice restaurant. It was very classy, very extravagant, very, I don't even know the words. Something I'm not used to that much, not very often, but I think it was a great 28th birthday. And then the day after my birthday, I spent time with my friends. The first event was lunch, and we went to it's a taco place in Dallas, or in the Dallas area. We went to a taco place, and I got some birria ramen, and it was not good. It was okay, but I could do better. I've made birria myself, so I feel like I could have done it better. But anyway, I digress. It was okay. And then next on the list was pictures. I think I'm missing something. No, it was pictures. So next we went to like a photography place where you can set up your own backdrops and your own props and take your own pictures. And it was nothing like it was online. I don't know what happened, but there was no one there. So no one was able to check us in or check in on us to make sure we're okay. It was literally no one in there. And like half of the backdrops and scenes were like disassembled or in the process of being taken down. And I don't know, maybe they forgot that we had a reservation. So they just started taking everything down for Valentine's Day. So it was a little weird. I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen so you guys can see some of the pictures, or I'm gonna share them on a community post if you guys are interested in seeing some of the pictures that I took. I thought they were really cute. I'm not gonna post my friends just because I'm sure they don't want to be on my social media. But if they are okay with it, I'll post them as well, because I took a couple of group pictures as well. And then last but not least, we're gonna be making Spectra, and I think Spectra was also another one of the highly requested characters for today. She is a ghost, of course, and that's about all I know. So it took me a long time to get this video kind of up and ready. Like, normally I have a script and I'm ready, but sometimes I feel like when I talk too much about the characters, it's just very too scripted. So I don't mind that I accidentally messed up the script today. Also took a very long time to get ready today. I was really nervous about doing webcam again or face cam again, and so it took me a very long time to get my mind right, get ready. So Yeah, so after the pictures, we went to Puttery, and this is where things started to get wild. So we went to a pottery place in, I want to say Garland, because I'm not sure, but it was so fun. We had lots of drinks, not that much to eat, so it was really wild. And for the most part, all of our friends were able to stay for the entire night. And then after that, we went to this place called Tipsy Alchemist, and another club kind of situation, but it was so much fun. It was my first time being to a lot of these venues, or all of them. Like, I went to like 5 or 6 new places in an entire weekend, so it was very overwhelming for me, for somebody who stays at home all the time. But yeah, I had fun, and I don't feel 28, but I'm 28. And 29th birthday is gonna be even better, and I can't wait to take you guys along for the journey. Hopefully I can like vlog it next time. That'll be really fun. At the end of the video, I showed all of the Sims again so you guys can see how they came out. I think they all looked really good. I think the entire Creative Sim is pretty cohesive. It looks like Sims that I made all together, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed the Creative Sim, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more videos and content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Baby.